Hello there, it's Ashraf here from Xenon Studios, and we are continuing with our introduction to Autocad series. Today I want us to handle the annotation tab. Under annotation we have the text, dimension and leaders. Well, I'm going to draw a simple rectangle here. So grab the rectangle tool and draw your rectangle right there. I want to write some text inside here, and I want that text to have a height of 3 millimeters. So what do I do? You see, under annotation we have a drop down, so click that drop down and you have this text with a brush, so click that text style. It will open a window just like this one. Now go over the size here, and normally this is not ticked, so you want to check this annotative box, and then you want to put the text height here. And as I said, I want a text height of 3 millimeters, and I'm going to apply my changes. Then remember always to set as current, so set current, then close. Then you're going to pick the text command. Now it has also a drop down. It has a multi-line text and a single line text. A multi-line, that means you're going to have text that is running with, let's say, 3 lines. First line, second line, and a third line. Then a single line, it's just a single line, as the name suggests. Okay, let's go with the single line. Okay, so grab it. It's telling us to specify start point of the text. I'm saying it's that. Then angle of rotation, I'm saying 0. Enter, press enter. Then there you have it. So you start typing. I'm going to say type I am Ashraf from Xenon Studios. Perfect, and you have your text there with a height of 3 millimeters. So click outside that text that you've created and hit escape to get out of the command. Now this is a single line text. What if you want to write a multi-line text? So drop down, grab the multi-line text command here. Specify first corner, then specify opposite corner. It's telling us to draw a box where these words are going to be in. So that's my other corner, and after doing that I'm going to type I Ashraf multi-line, so press enter to go to the next line. I am Ashraf from enter Xenon Studios. Perfect. Click outside that box to get out of the command. And there you have it, a multi-line text. Perfect. Perfect. Now you can change the style of this by just double clicking it, and I can set this. You get these commands from Word, so I'm not explaining this. You can center this, and there you have it. I'm Ashraf from Xenon Studios. You have it. Perfect. Yeah, so that's the text. Now we can go over to the dimension. Basically you have this here, but in real sense we are going to be using this other next icon there, and it has a drop down. This drop down has a linear dimension, an align dimension, angular, arc length, radius, diameter. Let's go through everything here. Perfect. Now let's say I want to dimension this rectangle. What do I do? Drop down, I have a linear dimension here, so pick the linear. So specify first extension. So I want to dimension the length, so my first point is here. You have to go over there until it snaps. The snap will create a single, a kind of a square as you can see. So click that, and then the other point is this, then drag out to get your dimension, just like that. Now if I zoom in here, you can see that our dimension has arrows, but in my case they are not visible. So how do I make that? How do I change that? I can also simply dimension this other side, just like that. Another way of dimensioning is get the dimension tool and simply hit enter on your keyboard, and then simply click that line that you want to dimension. Get the dimension, hit enter, then click that line that you want to dimension, just like that. Now the arrows are not visible, and I want also to reduce the decimal places to which these dimensions are showing. So drop down annotation, go to this, the second one, it's saying dimension style, click it, and I'm simply going to modify these dimensions. So hit modify, and we get a new thing just like this one. Now there are a number of things here that you can change. First of all, I want to change the symbol. Now the arrow size is not visible, so I'm going to change this arrow size to maybe 1. Then the text is okay. The feet, we shall see how to use these. Then the primary units here, I can change the precision here. I want the number of decimal places to be just 2, so I'll put 2. I hit OK, I say set as current, and I close. So my dimensions are automatically updated. As you can see, I'm now trying, I can see the arrows, but still they are small, so go back, same thing, modify, and symbols and arrows, and I want to make this 1.5. Okay, close. There you are. The arrows are now visible, as you can see. Perfect. Now that is dimensioning. Now the other types of dimensioning, we have the aligned. We shall look at this at the future. Then we have angular. What does angular do? Let's say this helps us measure angles. Let's say you have 2 lines inclined at an angle there like that, and I want to know which angle this is, so I'll use the angular dimension. So get it, it's telling us select arc, circle or line. So in this case I have the line, so that is it. Second line is that, and I'll get my angle just like that. Now what does the aligned, we saw we have the linear and aligned. So what does aligned do? Pick aligned. Aligned helps us to dimension objects that are not in the vertical or horizontal planes. Okay, so just like this line that is at an angle 48, how would I dimension it? I would use the aligned tool, because if I use the linear, you can see that if I select this point and then this point, I'm only getting a vertical dimension or a horizontal dimension, which is not what I want. I want the true dimension of this line. So that means I'm supposed to use the aligned. So pick that point and pick this point, and there you have it, the true dimension of that. Perfect. Then arc length, this can help us measure the arc length. This radius, okay, let's get a circle here. So this is my circle. So radius, click it, it's telling us to specify arc, that's my arc, and just like that I can get that. It's telling us that the radius is 25.55. Interesting, right? Then arc length, let me draw an arc, first point, second point, third point. Then we can also get the radius of this, get that, and it can tell us that the radius is actually 24.44. Then arc length, pick arc length, it's telling us to specify the arc, and this is my arc, and it will tell us that arc length here is 68.90. Interesting, right? Then diameter, you can also do that. Then coordinate and jogged, those are options that we shall see in the near future. Okay, perfect. Then we have our leader. Assuming we've drawn something and we want to label it. Okay, that's the right term, label it. So how do we do that? We have the leader here, and simply click the leader. It will tell us to specify leader arrowhead. So I want to label this text here. Okay, let me first label this corner here. Then I'll specify that, and it's telling us specify landing, specify leader landing location. So it's there, and then it will tell us to type. So I'm going to say that this is actually a corner. Click in an outside space and you get it, but now it's not visible. So what do? We have to increase the size of this. So drop down annotation, and the multi-leader style down here, click it, and you are going to say modify, increase the scale. You can increase the scale here to 5. Okay, set as current, close. Perfect. Now you can see that it has made this too big. So I'll go back. You can simply go back, modify. Let me set this to 1. Yeah, let me set it to 1. Perfect. That is perfect. But then I can't see my arrow. So can simply increase that manually. The arrow size here. So I'm going to say that my arrow size, I want it to be 1. Close. And it's there, but still not visible enough. So I'm going to make it 1.5. Okay, close. Perfect. Now you can see that very corner there. So grab the settings are saved, of course. Grab that and come. I want to label this, and I want to say that this is actually the name, just like that. That is how you label in Autocad. And then I may want to label this still as the name. What do? Simply click this. Then if you zoom in here, there is this box there. Hover over it and you'll get those options there, and add leader. So I could easily add a leader to this other name here, right there, and then hit escape. So I've gotten 2 leaders there. I can increase that landing to there, just like that. So keep on playing with these tools to discover more about them. Yeah, that's from me here today. See you in our next tutorial. Love you guys. Subscribe, like, and put your comments in the comment section. I want to know what you want us to do next. I want to know what you feel about this channel. Tell us. Show the love, guys. Goodbye. Have a nice day.